Good evening. It's Leslie Hoban Blake, and it's my pleasure to introduce George C. Heslin, who is the head producer, founder, if I forget any of your titles, please make sure we add them, of the first Irish Origins 12th edition. 12th edition, okay. And it confuses me very much, so my first question, George, is why first Origin in its 12th year? Explain.
So Origin is a theatre company that's actually, we're an off-Broadway theatre company. We're the home of European theatre company, theatre in New York. So Origin is 17 years old. We're an equity theatre company, and we have presented work from 22 European countries on our main stage. 12 years ago, we came up with the concept of a theatre festival, which was dedicated to Ireland, and the festival is called First Irish. And the title of it is because it's the first and only festival in the world dedicated to playwrights from the island of Ireland. So not even the Dublin Theatre Festival can claim that title. So it's the first festival dedicated to Irish writers.
Okay, that explains it to me very succinctly.
And this is the 12th edition, as you said.
It is, yes. And I was lucky enough to be a judge a couple of years ago. It's a lovely festival. But it's really become rather upgraded, because I remember sitting in the back of a bar somewhere watching a show being done on the bar itself. And right now I think every one of your shows is in a proper theatre, is it not?
Yes, I mean, it varies from year to year. You know, we do love site-specific work at the festival because, as you know, New Yorkers like ourselves, we love going out discovering new venues. So, you know, we have many site-specific works, but this year you are correct. Everything is in a theatre, more or less. So I mean, the festival has developed over the years. You know, this is our 12th year, so, you know, we have a lot of theatre companies. This year we have 3 companies from Ireland. We have Fishamble Theatre Company from Dublin at 509059. We have the Wexford Arts Centre downstairs at the Irish Repertory Theatre, and we have a wonderful production called Appropriate at the New York Irish Centre in Queens. So certainly the festival, you know, it's very much a citywide event.
Well, mentioning the Irish Repertory Theatre, you also have London Assurance as part of your festival, which is playing upstairs at the Irish Repertory. Charlie and I went to see that about a week ago, and right next door to that is something called The Eighth, and a good friend of mine is in that, Catherine O'Sullivan.
Oh yes.
So it's interesting that the way that you get to know people. But I really love the idea of your concentrating on the great work of Irish playwrights. Obviously, we are very grateful to Eugene O'Neill for basically starting the American theater as we know it. And you have there is a play, a free reading. Is it a reading or a play?
Well, it's written by Turlough McConnell, actually, and this is a play that's a reading of a new play that we've developed about Eugene O'Neill's childhood life.
It sounds wonderful.
Yeah, it's wonderful. And that's actually taking place at the Irish Concert on Park Avenue.
I'm very excited about that one, not just because it's free, but because it's about Eugene O'Neill. So you actually are a producer, you're a director. Go ahead.
So my background is acting, actually. I'm a professional actor. I graduated from Trinity College in Dublin, and what brought me to America was I actually ended up studying with Uta Hagen for 2 years. So I actually have acted. I've done Broadway tours. I'm not a musical theatre person, but I love musicals. But I've probably worked at the Kennedy Center. I've worked at about 200 theatre companies, and I've acted in 35 states in America. And how, after 9/11 happened here in New York, I had a few months of unemployment as an actor, as many did, and it was with that energy that I set up Origin, and our first production at the time was an unknown playwright by the name of Enda Walsh. So that was in 2002, and that was Enda's first time being produced in America with our off-Broadway production of Mr. Man. And so Origin grew out of that, and Origin was always a mission of European theatre, and I think Uta Hagen influenced me. And in fact, Origin is called after Uta Hagen because when you work with Uta Hagen, she speaks about the source of the origin of truthful emotion. So that's where the title of Origin came from our dear Uta.
How lovely. And it's interesting because Enda Walsh's play, Sing Street, will be moving to Broadway in the spring.
Yes, it is. And I actually do the voiceover at the beginning of it.
Oh, is that you? Oh, okay, because we saw that also.
Yes.
Oh, how fascinating. Well, we're not going to keep you because there's a big party going on in the other room, and it's pretty much in your honor. But I just wanted to say thank you so much for bringing this to us. And when you have some of your shows coming up with the Origin Theatre, you've got to let us know. We don't seem to get that information. And we'll definitely come
and I want to
cover
say thank you to
them.
you and the journalist media community for you know, your importance is your value is so important to as producers, you know, here in New York for getting the word out about our work, you know.
Nobody ever thanks us. Oh, my goodness.
We always do. Thank you. And everything is available at origintheatre.org.
origintheatre.org in case anybody wants to see that. And thank you again. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Take care.
Thank you. Bye-bye.